We're talking about offensive humor today, and I'd like you to meet Marla Lukofsky. She's been performing stand-up comedy in Canada for 17 years. She's also starred in many television shows and commercials. She's currently living and working in Los Angeles. Please welcome Marla Lukofsky.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm rather short. You know, people always come up to me and they say, Marla, you're so short. Gosh, you're so short. So I developed a comeback to protect myself. The next time someone comes up to me and says, hi, God, you're short, I say, sure, I'm short, but you should see the size of my clitoris. Huh, that bothers you. Yes, but that is the name of the organ. The elbow, the hand, the heart. It's in the dictionary. I mean, stars are named after clitoris Leachman. I mean, just relax. Okay, you are relaxed. But you know, folks, I go to the gynecologist a lot, and I mean a lot. Not because I'm health conscious, because I want some action up there. Hey, it's a bad year for Marla. But don't you ever get the feeling, ladies, that gynecologists were really air traffic controllers in another life? Little more down, little more down, little more down, little more, perfect landing. Please stow your hand luggage above your ovaries and keep your uterus in an upright position. And remember, no smoking during the examination. Hey, ain't it fun, ladies, lying there with your kneecaps in your eardrums? Huh? Remember? Isn't it comfortable? Sure it is. Get the old oven mitts on the stirrups. God forbid your feet should be cold. I'm not worried about the Trans-Canada pipeline he's going to shove up my wazoo. I'm worried about my cold feet. Oh, and then he takes my kneecaps and does that little chitter-chatter just to keep my mind off of things. So, Marla, have you seen the dome open lately? Been up the CN Tower lately? And then he says the most remarkable statement any doctor can say to a woman in that position. Now, Marla, just relax. The women know what I'm talking about. That's my Thank
you. Marla, has anyone ever told you that they're offended by that?
Yes, women and men.
And yet you continue to do it.
Oh, you want me to respond? What do I'll tell you, you know, the women do it because they were taught not to talk like that, and really those terms that I am saying, I'm not saying the C word, I'm not saying, you know, the slang terms. I'm saying the terms that are in health courses, in high school, that are in textbooks, that are in dictionaries, and I'd rather use...
Yeah, but I mean, I think there's an implication there when gynecologists examine us, that they enjoy it in a way that they shouldn't be enjoying it. I mean, I think it goes beyond just using the word clitoris, you know.
It's a medical examination. There was no enjoyment in anything. Believe me, there's nothing fun about a gynecological examination. I had one today, and it's not fun.
I'm not talking about whether it's fun or not. I'm talking about the fact that you tell a joke indicating that the physician enjoyed it in a way that he shouldn't have. That wasn't what a patient and doctor relationship should be about.
That's what I'm saying. There was no enjoyment in the...
On your part. I'm talking about the doctor.
Oh, well, there's that sadistic thing, you know, where all gynecologists are really perverts, you know, because when you ask them, you know, they start to use 2 fingers to examine me, and I asked him why, and he said he wanted a second opinion. That's a pervert!
When you hear Mark talk about humor, that anything goes, racist humor, sexist humor, it's all okay. Is it all okay with you?
No, it's not, because I think it does hurt people, and I think it does perpetuate a stereotype of whatever is in people's minds, and even though people are laughing, you know, I was at the club when Sam Kinison was first at Yuck Yucks. I did not know this man, and I walked in the back, and I saw something I'd never seen before. I saw every man start to do this, well-dressed, with their wives going, yes, 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 let's kill her, kill her, kill her. And I thought, this is crazy, this is scary. And I thought, there's a danger here. Where do you draw the line? The problem is, I don't know who should draw the line.
I never remembered anybody chanting, let's kill her. What I do remember is an expression of male rage, which I think is a legitimate form of feeling.
And people walking out.
And people walking out in the early days, that's right.
They played the theme song from Exodus.
At least half the audience left in those early days when Sam would come in. When he refined his act, and that's so subtle, people stayed.
All right, let's talk to you, Ken, because you've broken it a couple of times. People should know who you are. You say that Canadians love jokes about racism, sexism, and homosexuals, and that you should know because you used to have one of the most offensive routines in Canada.
Sorry. Well, it all depends what you consider offensive. I mean, if you start talking about racism, or like some people can be offended by a topic like abortion. Now, I really shouldn't say anything about abortion because I'm a man and it's none of our business, okay? I don't know if abortion's right. I don't know if it's wrong. I know it's a lot cheaper than daycare. So, with that knowledge, I'm like really grateful that we don't live in a place like Louisiana. Louisiana want to pass a bill where a woman who's a victim of rape or incest could not have an abortion. And that seems pretty backwards to us. Then we have to think that this is Louisiana we're talking about. And if it wasn't for rape or incest, they wouldn't have 3/4 of the population they have. Because in Louisiana, incest is considered safe sex, okay? It's like, hey, what's wrong with drilling my sister? Known her all my life. Look at our youngin' here. Ain't it got the 2 prettiest heads you've ever seen on a child? We get double family allowance on this goomer. Hey, thanks a lot. Don't forget to tip your waitresses.
Now, Ken, that's not actually one of your most offensive routine. You can even do better than that.
Oh,
right?
I could.
Yeah, you
But-
could.
Can we talk about that routine for a second? It's wonderful because it takes on people that can handle it.
But then again,
Louisiana.
people that are pro-life are going to be very upset because I'm advocating, you know, the slaughter of innocent babies. So they, you know, so if you start drawing what I can say and what I can't, so I'm going to offend everybody.
Actually, Kenny, you're not. You're not advocating anything, and that's the point. There's no political agenda in what Kenny's actually saying. He's merely exposing some hypocrisies to our supposed liberal humanism.
The fact that you are black, do you ever tell jokes about being black?
Yes, I tell jokes about being black, and it's out of anger and out of rage. And it's like in this country, we like to think there isn't any racism, you know, not unless you're an Indian, nigger, chink, or a Paki. Then we're prejudiced. But you know, it's like the whole Wade Lawson shooting that went down when the cops accidentally, or they say accidentally, blew away this black kid that stole a car. Some people believe the shooting was racially motivated, and others said no, the nigger had it coming. And all you ever notice, they never shoot young Greek kids accidentally. That's because the cops knew if they did that, they'd never get another free cup of coffee in this city again, you know? So blacks, we don't need activist groups. We need to own restaurants, okay? That's the key to it.